Oh God, he's coming back. Get out of here.
Zones of shadow close to our daily paths, and now and then some evil soul breaks a passage through. When that happens, the man who knows must strike.
Good evening. This is Thursday night, 8 p.m. Jeremy Makes Stuff, episode number 30. Got a few different things going on. My desktop computer is still down since it crashed last week, but I'm still able to run things from my laptop. And earlier this week, I heard about a application or a website, a service called Restream.io. So I got that set up with Streamlabs, and right now I am live streaming to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Periscope right now. So, and the chat is all combined. Actually, let me see. Don't have the chat here on the main video screen. Let me fix that. Nope, that did not work. Okay, I'm just gonna add the browser source. Maybe. Let's see here. There we go. Browser source. And I'm going to put this behind my head. I think. Transition that. Oop, there we go. Okay, cool. So there's the chat now too. Let's see, can I resize this a little bit? Yeah. Okay. So, this won't pick up any chat from Facebook, but I believe YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch chat will show up here above my head, and I'll try to keep an eye on that as well, as anybody is swinging by and chatting. But I thought it would be neat, the first 29 episodes were all streamed on YouTube, but I always talk about it on Facebook and, send out the link and everything. I thought, well, it might be cool to stream it to Facebook, so I had heard about this service and just connected everything up just to see how it goes. So this is pretty cool. I can actually send chat messages to each individual source as well, or all at the same time, except for Facebook. For some reason, it's just a read-only stream on my end. Probably because this is a personal page and not like a business page or something. But anyway, the video is still broadcasting on Facebook, which is cool. Got my water tonight. Nice and cold. So, this is episode 30. As the title says, I want to actually do a little thing in Unity this evening. So, I have a friend, Wesley. We've done a few projects together over the years. I'm not sure how long I've known Wesley. I know we roomed together at Gen Con one time. What was that, like 2012 or something? But anyway, known him for a good while. We've done a few projects over the years. He's a great designer, great artist, and he contacted me and said he had an idea for a video game. And we've worked on board games before. I've designed some board games that Wesley did the art for. Let me see, I can show you here real quick. So Arena of Heroes. Wesley did the board layout. Let's see if there's a picture of that in here. Yeah, the board layout here in the video. And Reversal of Fortune. Wesley did all the card art and characters. Thought I had more pictures here. Oh, here they are. So the different front of the cards, back of the cards, all the little pirate characters, all that stuff. And on Roadkill Truckers, he did the artwork for the board with the lanes and the background and the logo. See, there's a good shot of the logo right there, Roadkill Truckers. So we've worked together on a few projects, and like I said, he was interested in doing I lost my mouse. Doing a game, and he sent me over sort of a walkthrough demo, and it was really, really cool. Neat idea and all this. So I said, I've used Unity for stuff before. Let's see if we can put together a tech demo. And he sent over some artwork. Let me open that up. Show you some of these pictures I have to work with here. Yeah, opening photos. So it's this sort of pixel style artwork. Fantastic stuff. And the premise of the game is, as the player, you're this onion head guy who is sort of like a psychiatrist, I guess. And people come to him and come to you as the player because they need to cry. They want to cry about, whatever's going on in their life or something. And the way the gameplay works, you get these 3 options on the screen. and you got to choose the one that's going to make them, I guess, feel the worst. And if they cry, then you get money. And if they don't, you can still get paid, but you have to shed a layer of the onion skin to make them cry. And if you shed a layer of the onion skin, that then makes the person cry, and you still get the money. We haven't really talked about the deep details of the game, like if you have to shed the skin, you only get half money or anything like that. But so if here he's got kind of a sad look to his face because he was unable to get the customer to cry. But the whole reason to make them cry and get the money is because he's got to pay rent. And so there's going to be some monetary goal over a certain amount of time, as well as the ability to kind of override a failure, but you only get so many onion skins, right? Because he's a little onion, and you remove a layer of skin, it's getting smaller and smaller, and there's less to work with there. So I thought it was a great concept. Actually, I'm going to send him a message and see if he's online. So he's got some different poses and stuff here. So here he's welcoming the customer, and there's a speech box, and can I go back? Oh yeah, right here. He's got some clients in here. There's a dog and a ghost and some other somewhat recognizable parody characters, and also some you make the customer cry. There's some animation or whatever of them crying. So that's the general overview there. There's also a character of himself. So we've got some great artwork here, and what I'm hoping to do is set up a somewhat easy system where I can have like a JSON file with the client names, the client questions, or I guess the possible things to say to the customer, and which one makes them cry. And we may expand it later so that like it's not just pass fail, but there could be a bad, a good, and a better answer, or whatever. Like I said, we haven't talked too much about the other features of the game, other than these few basic beginning things. So I am going to unzip these files, and I'm hoping to just do a quick little, let's see, was he spelling that as a one word or two words? No, they're in my, I think it was one, onion-headed guy. Okay. Onion-headed guy game. But I just want to, set up a couple of scenes, get some interaction between the scenes, and set up a few customer questions, and see how quickly or simply this can get going. This is also very similar, not really similar, but kind of in the same vein of like a quiz app, right? So a question appears, so a character appears. There are 2 or 3 answers. There are 2 or 3 choices of what to do. You pick the right one, you get a point. In a quiz game, you pick the right one. Here, you get an animation of somebody crying and, you know, money in your account, so that whenever the days roll around and it's time to pay the bills, you can pay the bills. So I'm going to create a new project, and I'm going to move this to the D drive. Onion-headed game, guy game. I'll do this Unity files. And onion-headed guy. Organization. The way Unity works in the last few versions, this is 2018.1.6. I think 2019.1 just released and had some new features and stuff, but this is what I installed on my laptop, so this is what I'm using here. But the let's see, make sure I stopped the music earlier. Yeah, okay. The this is going to be a 2D game. But so I had to actually sign in with my account and all this kind of stuff, because Unity has some cloud features to it, and there's pro versions and all this neat stuff. But so it's pretty neat the way they've got it all integrated now. Wesley says he is playing Dungeons & Dragons right now. So that sounds like fun too. But he may stop by later and check out the progress, see how things are going. I'm going to create this project. It's been a little while since I've done anything in Unity, so hopefully I'm not just like reading documents all night or something. You know, I hate that. Just watch somebody watch a tutorial is not cool. So hopefully I can get something going here. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to check on Facebook, make sure stuff is moving, stuff is streaming while this is loading. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it says I'm live on Facebook. Cool. And let's see, let me check on YouTube. There's a new version of Unity. Current version is 2018.1. New version is 2018.3. Okay, I thought I guess I saw the ad for 2019, but it wasn't actually out yet. I'm gonna skip the new version for now. Just check on YouTube. This restream thing is really cool if it works for me. Let's see, yep, it shows I'm streaming live there. Let's see, let me check Twitch real quick as well. I've never actually streamed on Twitch before. Oh, yeah, it shows I'm live. Cool. It shows I'm live. Cool. All right. And the other one, I guess, was Periscope, right? And the other one, I guess, was Periscope, right? And the other one, I guess, was Periscope, right? And the other one, I guess, was Periscope, right? Oh, yeah. It shows I'm live on Periscope. Oh, yeah. It shows I'm live on Periscope. Oh, yeah. I like that. It shows I'm live on Periscope. Oh, yeah. I like that. All right, so, like that. Let's see so, like that. Let's see so, if, so, I have some code I was looking at. I'm going to pull up the other window real quick. I have some code I was looking at. I'm going to pull up the other window real quick. Stop playing. See if I can find that code I was looking for. Like I said, this is similar to kind of like the way a quiz game would work. And there was a really good tutorial about quiz games. Okay. Cool. Alright, so what I'm going to start with, we have a scenes folder. And I'm going to rename this one to persistent persistent scene. And I'm going to delete the camera. Where's the mouse? There it is. And save it. And I'm going to make a new scene. And I'm going to call this menu scene. And I'm going to make a new scene. Call this office scene. So this will be the one where, well, I'll talk to him in just a second. Create another scene and call this client scene. And let's see, probably a game over scene as well. And I'm going to actually rename these with numbers in front of them so they'll stay in order. The persistent scene is going to come first. Then the menu scene. Then the office. Today. Okay, yep. Then the client. And then game over. So, the way I am thinking this is going to work, the game will load in the persistent scene, which will load game data and stuff. Like I said, I want to try and use a JSON file. That way, if we add questions or characters or whatever, it'll be an easy update to a file, opposed to having to create new scenes and do all this kind of stuff. It'll just be some drop in some artwork, add files to, or add information to the JSON file, and go on. That will automatically redirect to the menu scene, where you can start the game. Then it will go to the office, where you can see the current amount of money, how many skins you have left, you know, how many days are left before the rent is due, and how much money you have. Yeah, stuff like that. With a button to accept a new client, which will then go to the client screen with the client and the questions and the conversation. And then if you run out of days and don't have the money, game over screen. So, let's see, for the persistent screen, there was a technique I saw with doing some persistent data like that, where if what was the I'm drawing a blank here. Basically, have a new empty object, and well, I'll have to look all that stuff up again here in a minute. But basically, make a couple of scripts as well. Basically, there's a empty object on that persistent scene, and that empty object is tied to a script, which is what loads the data. And then once the data loads, it redirects to the start screen. And then anytime it's moving between other scenes, whatever information, the persistent scene does not get destroyed. So whatever information is there is still available. And we can update that information and stuff too, because if there's a list of, say, 20 clients, you don't want repeat clients in the same time period or whatever. So we can mark a client as already seen, so that that one doesn't come up again before the others. Or, you know, a percentage chance frequency of clients or whatever. So let's see, with the scripts, I'm going to make a couple of different scripts. First off, want to make a class. Whoops. Create C# script. And I'll call this Yeah, answer. Yeah, answer. That's fine. And it's going to open Visual Studio. And I just want this just to be a class. I don't need the mono behavior stuff. And I'm going to do a answer text. And for now, let's say there's only one answer that's correct. So let's see, is correct. Save that. Then I'm going to make another script. Really, I could put all the classes in the same script, but just, I don't know. Say questions, or not questions, question. Just a regular class. And this one we will have some information. We want the, you know what? I can make this bigger. Just thinking about that, it's probably kind of small. Ah, that's bigger on the screen. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, question text. And then this question will have multiple answers. So, I don't know if I can use a list in, I can just do an array. And this is, yeah, just answers, right? Possible answers, but they're all answers. Just, that's fine. Okay, save that. So we have questions, we have answers. Now, I'm gonna make one for, I guess just game data. And this will need to have what in it? We want all kinds of stuff. Let's see, we're gonna have the current money value. We'll have number of skins. We'll have days until days left until the bills are due. I guess we need to know what's current money and current skins. Bill total. And that total may change. Who knows what kind of features we could have here. 6 months or six rounds in, the bill goes up, or every round the bill goes up, or whatever, because you got to make more money, because rent goes up sometimes. Let's see. Did my camera stop? Oh no, it's still going. Okay. I think that'll work for now. Oh, on the... Okay, so we need to create one for clients. And this will just be a regular class. And here we want a client's name and an array of questions. So a client has questions and questions have answers. Yeah. Oh, and we want to set has visited for this round. Okay, so we probably need to create some round information too. Let's see. That could be in game data. Actually, a bunch of this stuff is going to have to end up in game data. Maybe I need a player class for this, for some of this, and then game data would be what loads the JSON data. Let's see here. If okay. Alright, let's see. In the tutorial, there's round data. Okay, so my game data isn't quite right. Looking at how the tutorial is doing it, the quiz tutorial, right? That, let's see, I can pull this over here too so you can see what I'm looking at. There's this quiz tutorial thing, quiz game. It's like 8 sessions, and I wish there was more text about what they did instead of just the classes, but I did watch some of the videos earlier and it seemed to fit what I was thinking about for this game. But just looking at how they handled this, oh yeah, I need to make all those serializable. But let's see. Round data has the time limit and the point stuff and the questions. Yeah. And then the game data, or I guess data controller, has the round data and loading stuff. Okay. Put that back over there. So this is not quite correct. That's okay. Go back to Unity. I'm going to make a create script round. And this one is going to have all this stuff in it. So you've got the current money, current skins, days left, bill total. Want to have the array of clients. Whoops. And clients have questions, questions have answers. Oh, I needed to make all of these serializable. Do that real fast. These guys. It's gonna bug me. Okay. It doesn't matter that that opening curly brace is on the same line as the class name. Alright, save all of those. So that was in the rounds. And so game data now is actually going to be a mono behavior. And okay. It's going to have an array of rounds. This will be all rounds. Because it's going to take, you know, bills due every 6 clients or whatever. And then you do another round of 6 clients and bills due, another round, 6 clients and bills due. So this is going to need, I deleted those classes. I don't know if it's public or not. Whoops. It automatically added the braces for me. There we go. Okay. So first we want to say don't destroy on load and game object. Then let's see, to use the scene manager, I have to add that, right? Yeah. Using Unity engine dot scene manager management, and then here scene manager dot load, yeah, load scene. And what did I call the menu scene? Let's see, one menu scene. So one menu scene. Okay. And then public round, get current round, and that will return all rounds. 0 right now because we're only going to have 1 to test. And I don't know if I need the update function because it's redirecting this menu scene. I mean, I don't think it matters for it to not be there. And I'm not sure about this being private. Let's see, when I create a new script, come on. What is it? Oh, it's just void start. Okay. So let's see. This is the game object the component is attached to. The component is always attached to this game object. Alright, so the game object here, need to attach, which script was that? Game data. Game data to the game object, so it won't destroy it. Save that scene. I'm going to go to the menu screen and let's add a button. at 0, 0. And just make it a color for now. Where's the text? I don't know. Let me play the scene and see what happens. Okay, there's a button that says button. Oh, because... let's see, start game. Nope, it still says button. Well, that's weird. Where's the text? There's the text. Because the button has a sub object for the text with all the different fonts and whatever. I don't know what's happening. Did I click? Go back. Let's see. That button. Arial is the only text I have right now. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it bold. And maybe 28. Center, center. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. It went away. How do I zoom out? In the view here. Oh, there we go. There's the button. With let's do double that, so 320, and height go to 60. Ah, there's start game. Nice. Start game. Okay, so back on the persistent scene, this should reload and then go to the menu screen. Let's see. Build settings. I'm going to add all the scenes. Is that drag and drop here? Yeah. Now how do I set the default? That's all custom stuff. That's not what I want. It was back in here, maybe. Oh man, I don't remember. There's a way to set which scene is the first scene that loads. But anyway, so if I hit play here, it loaded the data. We see the menu screen, and here, don't destroy on load is still here, not destroyed. So that's good. Yeah, I don't remember how to set the default. That's not it. Yeah, I guess it's not in the build settings. I don't know. Oops. Okay, well that's fine. So let's go to the menu. And right now I'm going to drop in some art assets. Let's put in the onion head guy stuff. And grab the clients. And just for now, I'm going to use the whole office as sort of the menu screen, I think. So let me do 2D sprite and drag the whole office. What is the width and height of that? Blueprint mode, edit rect transform, raw edit mode, nope. We do like 500 by 500. Now I can grab it and just snap it in here. I have no idea if that's even close. Or if the image will load. Yeah, the image didn't load. Let's see. I think Sprite was the right thing. Remind me later. Sprite editor. Oh, okay. That's just border and pivot point and stuff. That's fine. I don't know if the texture type makes a difference. Okay. This will be faster. Unity 3D, or Unity 2D, display image. How to display a sprite on a 2D canvas. That sounds good. Add an image component. Assign the sprite to image.sprite. So instead of using a sprite, I guess. UI image, okay. And I just closed that, didn't I? Add an image component, assign a sprite to the image.sprite. For shaders. There's not really anywhere to drop it over there. Let's see, is there a sprite? Let's source image. Oh. The whole office isn't an option. That's interesting. Is that a different file type? Where did my mouse go? See, these are PNGs. That's a PNG. Yeah, let me just re-import it. Drag and drop over here. There we go. Put the UI components below there because this is just him hanging out in the office. Okay, save that. So we start this, and there's the onion head guy hanging out in his office. Cool. Nice little menu screen. Nice. Okay, so we hit start game. It needs to go to the office scene. Let's see. Is that all I needed to do? That was messy. Sorry about that. Was that all I needed to do with the class setups? I need menu screen controller. And in here, public void start game, and click on that. Need to get Unity engine dot scene management, scene manager dot load scene to office scene. Save that. Come back here. And yeah, the start game button. The list is empty. I want the menu scene, and oops, did I do that wrong? I thought I was supposed to drag and drop that there. to get the functions. Public start game. Okay, I must have done something wrong in the script. Okay. Unity, attach. Function to button. Select the button in your hierarchy. There should be a button component on the inspector. Add a new entry in the on-click list. Now drag the game object with the attached script to the new entry field. The game object. Okay. So I need to create an empty object. And add the menu screen controller to it. Okay, this is coming back to me. And here, I want, not that, on the button, that game object. Now, menu screen controller, start game. And that will load the office scene, which I think for right now, I'm going to take the same image. I have to have a canvas. Oh, I forgot how I did that. Nope. Go back to the other scene. How did I add that to the image? Was it a sprite? No? I just did it, but it's gone. How did I do that? It attached to something. Let's look it up again. It's been a long day. Oh, let's see. Have some chat. Now here's something I know nothing about. Revamped Outdoors. Hey, Elliot, how's it going, man? It says, interesting to see how it works, though. Keep up the good work. I'll try to catch you on the post video later. Got a jet. Too many balls in the air. Yeah, Elliot's always doing all kinds of fun stuff. He was at a MRFF. I don't remember what that stands for, but it was a basically a 3D printing convention, maker fair type thing, and I'm sure he's going to have some videos coming up about that soon. Thanks for stopping by. And sorry I didn't say hey whenever you did. Still trying to get used to the, first time using Restream. And seeing where all the chat stuff is and stuff. Chat stuff is and stuff. Okay, what was I doing? Unity, add sprite to image. That's not what I searched for before, was it? Add image to UI. Create UI and texture. I don't see a texture here. So I don't remember doing that either. Is there a texture here? Nope. Go to the menu scene. This image is here. Oh, on the image script in the source image. Image script, source image. Okay. Ooh, it is there. I'm not certain it was before. Alright. This all the way up here and this all the way here. And then need a couple of buttons here. I think I'm going to take this original image and cut out these bottom pieces here. So make a copy of it and just open with Photoshop. Okay, did selection tool, copy. I don't know. Paste. Nope. Okay. Delete the background. Magic wand. Select inverse and crop. And let's see, I actually want this to be 4 empty. Okay, that's the wrong tool. That's the dodge tool. The zoom. Why is it so big? There we go. Okay. Come on. Why is it selecting everything ever? Just get that. Let's see if I can get like There. I'm still not happy with that selection. Do it this way. There. Okay. Copy that. Yeah, from the clipboard. Okay, so that's a full scan. I want to export as PNG. And yep, that looks good to me. This is on D. And onion headed guy. And I'm gonna UI. And this is full skin. And let's see. Can I move the selection? No. That's not what I want either. Alright, I'll just use the selector tool again. There. Whoops. Got to hold shift. I don't need a full one, I need an empty one. There we go. Copy that. Paste it. Export. I'm actually going to rename that one Skin 1 and call this one Skin 0. And get rid of that. Where's the eyedropper? And the paint bucket. Okay. Export this. Skin container. It's a weird thing to say. Let's grab this quit button. Export. And get the next coin button. Export that. And the money. And for this, I'll leave the $sign. And I'll figure out a font that'll match that. Or we can always create a custom font later. Export this one. Money container. I guess I probably... I'm not sure what all these new settings mean. Whoa. Okay, scrubby zoom was kind of cool. Let's see, just fit on the screen. There we go. That's pretty close on the border. Down just a little bit. Got like a 1 pixel line all the way around, so let me do image. Oops. Yeah, that was right. And canvas size. Pixels. Let me go 718 and 343. Nice. Okay, export this. That should be all the pieces I need for the menu screen. Let's call this office. Alright, so I will replace this image with the office image. So let me make a new folder. UI. Grab all this and drop it in. And this source image will just be that. But I still need it to be shorter. Right? So the buttons will fit at the bottom. Let me add a button. This one will be the quit button. Image script, not button script. Yep, quit. And another button. Next client. This one was the quit button. Let's see, what were the dimensions of that image? 103 by 39. Oh, it says that down here. So let's do 103, 39. Why are you snapping? Don't snap. Let's see, next client button. Get the next client script. 223 by 39. 223 by 39. This one was at minus 163 and minus 187. So I'll do minus 187. But maybe, I don't know, 25. These two should maybe be like kind of in the center together. If I change the X position, that's going to change the X position of both of them, not of the set. I bet. Yeah. So what can I do? Can I group those? Maybe. If I make an empty object, can I put them inside the object? And then move the object to make the, yeah, okay. So 0, 0, 100. Just kind of guessing some numbers here. Let's go 65. And trying to get the two buttons together centered under the desk. So maybe 50. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna name this button group. Then get another image. This one will be money container. And its sprite is the money container, which is 147 by 39. And what was this? Minus 186. Yep. And then some value, something. Yeah, 350 looks good. And I need the skin container. That. And it is 156 by 43. Whoops, 186, and this can go like minus 300, minus 350. That's not bad. And those buttons still say the text button, so I want to remove that so it says quit in next. Okay, let's save all this and see if we can get that far. So back to the scenes, back to the persistent, press play. Start game. And there's the quit and the next buttons. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna grab that background color again to get the bottom of this. Can I resize my window? Nope. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna grab that background color and do another spot to go there behind the buttons. So let's see. I feel like those are a little different size. You know what? I'm going to put do another image here. And for its sprite, I'm going to put this office image temporarily. Make it full size. And put that there and see if I can get these containers and buttons and stuff to be about the same size. You know what, though? That might be the wrong thing to do. Yeah. Because my scene is a little bit wider than the image is. Just undo all of that. Back to popping that guy in. Yeah. But I can make these bigger. Let's go 1.25. Whoops. So that's 187. This is still 187. Yeah, that looks a little better. Alright, so now we need to start keeping track of skins and money, and I don't think we want to show the time here. I don't know. In the final version we might. I don't know. I don't know what I want. It's only 9:30. And I still don't know what I want. Let's go back to the scripts and see. Was it game data? No, that's the one that's loading. Round. Current money, current skins, days left, bill total clients. if we're starting a new game, well, actually, I think I can just set some of these to begin with. Go back to persistent scene. I want to add oh no, I already have game data. Remove. Is it rounds? Is rounds what I wanted to add here? But I don't think I can. Why can't I add round? Oh, because round isn't a mono behavior. Round is just a class. Right. Okay, let me look at the tutorial again then and see where did it go? Did I close the window? I guess I did. Unity quiz game tutorial. I don't know what this object pool is. Answer buttons. Game controller. Okay, that's just actually running the game, right? When it starts, it's setting all the values. Showing the question, showing the round. Some answer buttons. And that's just loading the text. Okay, yeah. Simple object pool. Using a prefab. Get objects, inactive instances. Yeah, I don't know what that's doing. And I don't believe let's see, that was just creating the data. Yep. I have to go to the YouTube videos. Oh, well, there's the menu over here, yeah. Data classes, menu, screen, game UI. Data controller. Menu screen controller. There's a simple object pool again. I still don't know what that is. And I don't want to just watch a video here with you guys. Let me see. At some point, yeah, that's the prefab with the question text and the buttons. Or at least the scene that gets reused with the there was some vertical layout thing used for the buttons. Was in displaying questions. There was somewhere in here that the script got attached to an object and I was entering the information in the UI. It's adding the scenes. Yeah, right here. How did this get attached? What is that? Back up. Turn on the sound here real
Persistent
quick.
scene
Hold on.
setup. The only thing that we need to do before we move on is to create some data. So if we look at the data controller, we have this all-round data array. And right now the size is 0. We're going to make it 1 so that we have 1 before we move on. So we've got what we need for our persistent scene setup. The only thing that we need to do before we move on is to create some data. So
Okay, well it's already attached there, but that looks like just a data controller script. Okay. So let me go back over here. Game object. Yeah, I have the game data script. Oh. That's the game data script, not... Not rounds, but rounds... Let's get current round. See, this is number 3, right? Let me back up to number 2 and go to the end and see.
that's going to... So now those are available to be loaded. Main camera black working correctly. It's immediately seen sitting in. It's immediately loading the menu screen, and now the data controller is sitting in this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me check this again.
Play. And let's see, did I miss something there? No, actually, I think that worked. Oh, they just look the same, right? Let's make the main camera black.
Okay, it was before that then, because that data controller was already there. Okay, here's
Array
creating the data controller. Oh, public. The round data. Oh, I have that.
to include multiple rounds. At the moment, we just have a single round, but we'll put it in there as an array so that we can expand it later on. Destroy on load function in the previous destroy on, which return array, but if and so on. And now before we can load any of the scenes that we've created, we need to add them to our build set. The menus available to save are something there. Play. And let's see, did I miss something there?
I don't know. Everything looks like what I expect. Oh, you know what? Maybe having the getter and the setter there made a difference. It did. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Who knew? So let's say there is one round. And just says element 0. Okay. Wow. So all of these having the getter and the setter makes a difference. And look at that. There we go. You go to the clients, do the same thing. Go to questions, do the same thing. Whoops. And go to answers. Who knew? Well, I mean, not me. This reloads. Yep, there's element 0. Name, Rio. Questions. One question. And this would be his text, right? Like, please make me cry. And then give 3 possible answers, which would be, you have a bad jump. You feel no remorse from killing Goombas. That makes you a bad person. And we'll say that one is the correct answer. And your princess is in another castle. And he has not visited yet. Did I misspell that, or is that just the size it is? Okay, I did not. It's just the size of the window. So, 4 skins, 10 days left. The first bill is going to be I don't know, $300. Okay. And we figure out each answer should have well, just for now, let me go back to yeah, and we'll say answer price. Give $50 per. All right. So if those are the values, let me save that. Does that persist for now? Okay, cool. So on the office scene, we need some text. And this will be money. And this needs to be white. And let me move it over here. And width. How big is the money container? 147. So go 140. And the money container height is 39. 30 is fine. I need to bring the font down. Go to 18. 20. 5. 8. 6. 7. Alright, and play with the font size and stuff again later too, and positioning and all that. So how do I make this the value of the variable? I bet not game data. I think I'm gonna need another script. And call this office controller. And let me see if I can access the image. How do I do that? Not the image, the text. Yeah, so that's just money. It's a game object, right? So game object dot, is there a find? Yes. Find money. Whoops. Money text. Oh, money text object. It's game object dot find money and money text object dot text GUI text. How do I access the text? Unity UI text set text from the script, yes. Private text. It's a game object. It's just that text. So how do I find that game object? Oh. I tell it to type here? Maybe. So maybe it's not game object.find, but game object.get component. Nope. Yeah, get component text. Let's see. Go back to 2018.1. Yeah, dot text. Oh, okay. In the controller, I need to create the text object and then attach it to the game object. Got you. It's coming back to me. So this will be what? Yeah, public text. Why doesn't that exist? Oh, because it's in the UI. Using Unity Engine.ui. There we go. Text. This will be a money container. And then here, money container dot text equals how do I get to round.current money? Round. No. Game data dot. Yeah, all rounds. Why don't I have access to that? I don't want to make a new game data. But if I did... That gets to it, but I don't want to make a new one. I want to reference the one inside of the persistent scene. So I probably need to specify that scene somehow. Oh, because there was a get current round or whatever, right? So, oh man. So let me start with that game data. G equals game data dot get. Come on. Yeah, get current round. So how do I access get current round? It's inside the other scene. Access Unity variable from another scene. I'm not going to player prefs. I guess I could use player prefs to track skins and scenes. Player prefs is like a set of basically persistent data. So how did the game UI in this one access the values? Oh, there was displaying questions. That's what I want. Game controller. Oh, okay. So there is a game controller. Script is probably not here. Yeah, okay. Well, it is 10 p.m. I'm going to comment out these two lines. Save that. Everything's saved there. I'm going to start here from persistent scene and run through what we have just to take a look. I'm sure we can add some other art here for start game. And that comes here. Oh, well, I put in the number there, right? But it's a pretty good start there on the little UI. I'll wire up the buttons, figure out how to get the data working together and all that. And that'll be pretty good. Oh, hey, Tom. You rolled in right here at the end. I see you're watching on Facebook. I did a test tonight using a product called Restream. So right now I'm on YouTube and Facebook and Periscope and Twitch all at the same time. And working on this little game demo here. But I think, it's 10 o'clock. Gonna call it a night. I feel like this actually went pretty well for only 2 hours, and I hadn't opened Unity in probably a year. Got a few more things to learn here with the data interaction and I didn't even get to loading the JSON stuff yet. But I feel like I can get a little tech demo knocked out and run it on my phone, probably a little time this evening and tomorrow, and see how that goes. Want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Elliot stopped by, Tom's here. I think my dad was watching earlier, a few other people. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you like what you see here, interested in the stuff going on, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, you can like and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, like, share, etc. And if you think I'm doing something kind of weird or kind of dumb, let me know. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. And if there's something you see that I'm doing that you think I could do better, also, let me know what you think about doing some challenges. I'm still waiting to hear back from the 3 guys participating in the music challenge from a few episodes back, where I did the first half of a song, made some clips from it, and sent that to them to interpret the rest of the song in their own way. Would any of you guys be interested in doing like a coding challenge or a game making challenge, or whatever? Also coming up here pretty soon, I'm gonna do a couple of woodworking episodes. For those, I'm probably not going to stream them live. I just feel like there's too many things that could go wrong with saws and power tools and stuff going on, because it's easy with the streaming to lose focus a little bit when checking on the chat and talking to people and whatever, and definitely don't want any accidents. But got a few projects I want to work on there, and it'll be similar to what was it, episode 23? No, episode 17. Yeah, episode 17, where Tiger and I worked on the signs project, where the first half I was cutting and staining, and the second half was at his place, and we used the CNC machine. And it was a shorter episode, but it was more focused and more concise in the steps and all that. Even though it took us 27 hours total to make all the signs, it worked out to be like a 23-minute video. But anyway, let me know what topics you're interested in. We're still going to work on the Wi-Fi finger project. Just, I like a break every once in a while. Still waiting on the responses from the other 3 guys for the music challenge, Shift Mojo and Patrick Bandy and Beat Mage. I was going to say Coat Feathers, but he wasn't involved. There's so there's several projects in the works. I know I've got a lot of interests, so my focus seems to shift and fade between different things, but everything is, taking steps forward. So we are going to get back to the Wi-Fi finger project and Wi-Fi controlled piano player stuff. This was sort of a one-off where, like I said, Wesley said, "Hey, I've got this game idea and I've got some art. Can you put together a game demo?" So I figured, I can work on it Thursday night on the show and get a little good head start on it. So anyway, thanks again for hanging out, and I will talk to you later.